Welcome to Twists and Tales. Get ready for a story that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Unexpected turns, hidden secrets, and mind-blowing revelations await. Let's dive in. I don't know when it started. Maybe it had always been that way, and I just never noticed. It was late, probably around 2 a.m. I had trouble sleeping, so I went to the bathroom to splash some water on my face. The mirror above the sink was old, slightly warped, but I had seen my reflection in it 1,000 times before. I turned on the faucet, rubbed my eyes, and looked up. And then, it happened. My reflection smiled. I didn't. I froze. My breath caught in my throat. It wasn't a trick of the light. It wasn't my imagination. The man in the mirror, my mirror, was staring right at me, grinning. A slow, unnatural smile stretched across his face. My face, but I felt nothing. My own lips remained still. My hands trembled as I reached out toward the glass. The reflection did the same, but just a fraction of a second too late. That was the moment I knew. It wasn't me. Something else was in the mirror. I stumbled backward, my heart hammering in my chest. The reflection continued to grin, its teeth just a little too sharp, its eyes just a little too wide. Then it blinked. I didn't. I turned and ran out of the bathroom, slamming the door shut behind me. My breathing was shallow, my mind racing. I told myself it was just exhaustion, sleep deprivation, a hallucination. But deep down, I knew that wasn't true. Because when I finally gathered the courage to peek back inside, the mirror was empty, the reflection was gone, and yet I still felt watched. That night, I didn't sleep, but the next night, it got worse. The second night, I had convinced myself that I imagined it. Maybe I was just tired. Maybe it was some weird brain trick. So, like an idiot, I went back. It was past midnight when I entered the bathroom again. The air felt heavy, as if the room itself was holding its breath. I approached the sink, and I looked into the mirror. For a moment, everything seemed normal. My reflection moved as I did. No delay, no strange expressions, just me. I let out a shaky breath. "See? Nothing's wrong," I muttered to myself. Then I turned off the light, and that's when I heard it, a whisper, right in front of me. "I see you." I flipped the light back on so fast, I nearly broke the switch. My reflection was back, but it was closer to the glass, too close, and it was still smiling. But now, so was I. Not because I wanted to, because it was controlling me. I felt my lips stretch against my will, mirroring the expression of the thing inside the mirror. I tried to move, but my body was frozen. My eyes locked onto its gaze, and a cold chill ran down my spine. Then, for the first time, my reflection spoke. "You shouldn't have come back." A sharp pain shot through my skull, and suddenly I was on the floor, gasping for breath. The mirror loomed above me, my own reflection staring down with empty eyes. And then the glass cracked. A long, jagged line split right through the center of my reflection's face. I scrambled to my feet and bolted out of the bathroom. I didn't stop running until I was out of my apartment, standing in the cold night air. My hands were shaking, my skin was damp with sweat, and my bathroom light was still on. I thought about calling someone, the police, a friend, but what would I even say? Hey, my mirror is haunted. So I did the only thing I could think of. I grabbed a hammer. I marched back inside, and I shattered the mirror into 1,000 pieces. For the first time in 2 nights, I felt like I could breathe again. But as I swept up the shards, I made a horrible mistake. I looked down, and in the broken pieces of glass, dozens of reflections stared up at me. All of them were smiling. To be continued.